Y'all, wow. Before I get started, y'all, I just have to say rest in peace to Officer David Rose. David Rose is his name. Officer David Rose. I cannot even imagine what his wife is going through. He has a wife. He left behind a wife, a pregnant wife, and 2 small children. I cannot even imagine what she's going through right now. I can't even imagine. A pregnant wife with 2 small children losing her husband because some goons wanted to take his life. I can't, y'all, it is a sad situation. And what really bothers me is this, okay? Is that when this man's death was announced, Al Sharpton had nothing to say. Black Lives Matter had nothing to say. All of these people that are out here fighting for Carmelo Anthony, a young black man who took the life of another young man, of a teenager, and nobody cared because the teenager was white. But the same people who care about Carmelo Anthony because he's black and they don't want him in jail because he's black, they don't have nothing to say about this black officer that lost his life. The same people that are donating millions of dollars to Carmelo Anthony's family have nothing to say about the life of this officer. His wife is now a widow, a pregnant one, 2 children, and they don't care. She probably won't get $1. She probably won't get a penny from the...
We don't give a fuck. Let me just cut the shit short. This is a 6-minute video. I'm gonna let all the dumb shit play out. This nigga is vying for some goddamn butter biscuits if I ever seen a nigga. First of all, the reason Black Lives Matter is not out there because this is a criminal matter, not a political one. When people are out there protesting against police brutality, we are protesting because the system is not holding these people accountable, and we're paying tax money for these people to brutalize us and get away with it. They actually defend them. They defend them. They withhold the name of the officer. They do everything to help the officer beat the case. Matter of fact, let me even take that back. They help the officer in every aspect of the situation. They don't even get charged sometimes, and if they do, sometimes they just get transferred. If they do go to court, they get let off, and that's why people protest. Because we could take personal matters into our hands and track the nigga down and smoke him. But we're trying to be upstanding citizens, so we protest. With a situation like this isn't the system that killed him. And if you protest against Pookie, he might come back with the switch and shoot 12 of y'all in the same spot on the same sidewalk. And the city or the state or the system is not going to protect you. So you don't protest. Plus, you don't protest against personal matters of violence any fucking way. That's stupid. I hate when people, this is a false equivalent. I hate when people make these false equivalents like Black Lives Matter until a black person kill another black person. It's not the fucking same. If I have to break down to you how it's not, and I just did, you're a retard. I'm not even going to do that. I don't like to talk to people that have learning disabilities. If you have learning disabilities or you're mildly mentally handicapped or challenged, you probably should go get that worked out. The fact that people can't actually see that that's a false equivalent is beyond me. I would have thought that was obvious. Then again, I live in the real world. So then there's that. Also, Al Sharpton, I think he's a dickhead. I wouldn't have threw him out there. What the fuck he got to do with anything? He's not out there, just like Black Lives Matter ain't out there, because this is a criminal matter, and the police have probably apprehended said suspect. So there's no need to go out there and give a speech or make a spectacle of himself. At 72 years old, Reverend Al probably got some more pressing shit to talk about. And the chief reason we don't give a fuck and nobody's out there protesting is because my man, while he was black, worked for the armament, the police station. That's what the armament is of this country. If they take your guns or they introduce martial law, it ain't gonna be the National Guard that do it unless you're in DC. It's gonna be the police. So yeah, he literally joined the system to that oppresses black people, black and brown people. So fuck him too. Now I know people need jobs, and I even applied to be an APT officer once upon a time. It's a long story. I ain't gonna get into it. What I will say is, and I was only gonna do it just to get it. I needed a job, and they was paying $49,000. So 2012, $49,000 was a little bit of change. It wasn't as expensive. I was like, fuck it, why not? Plus, I probably would have pulled niggas over, took the drugs. I probably would have been a corrupt cop. Let me just say that. But that's why black folks ain't protesting. That's why nobody's protesting, because he's part of the armament. And realistically, even if he was white, people are tired of the police. Everybody's tired of the fucking system, the police, the corrupt president. We just kind of tired, so we don't give a fuck. My ass bleeds that his wife and the kids don't have a dad or a husband, but there's a lot of people out there getting ran over by the police or gunned down or brutalized by the cops, and these loved ones ain't gonna see them. So we kind of don't give a shit. Now, as a person, because I'm not a heartless robot, I think it's a tragedy. I feel, as a black man, I feel for my man. You know what I'm saying? He was a fellow black man, and he was just doing his damn job. He got to get gunned down by some dummy. However, like I said, you work for the armament. You're a part of the system. Yeah, like you're a representative of the system. I keep telling people, when you join up to like participate in a system that's doing people dirty, and people kind of don't give a fuck. They lose it, and it's a bad thing to say, but it's real. People stop caring. Like, the police been stepping on people, obstructing people, oppressing people, beating people up, brutalizing them. How much sympathy can you really garner from the people that you mistreating? Not only that, my man goes on to say that, and he was vibing for some damn butter biscuits like a motherfucker, but he goes on to say that why do black people care about Carmelo Anthony when he killed a white kid? Nobody cares about the black man. Let me break that down also. I think I did it in another video, but in case you didn't and you didn't see it, just for shits and giggles, I'll break it down. The reason that black folks are defending him is because he wasn't a bad kid. He was a good student. Allegedly, the brothers that accosted him, and to my knowledge, they were linebackers, even though they was 18. They was pretty big. It was bigger than him. They put hands on him. He reached into his knapsack or his backpack, grabbed a knife, and gave him that work. Can't be putting your hands on people. So that's what I'm gonna say about that. That's why we rallying against him, because like, he wasn't fucking with them. They fucked around and found out, namely one of the brothers. And I think according to the surviving brother, he even admitted that his brother put hands on Carmelo Anthony. You put your fucking hands on me, if I hit you with the banger, that's the least you got like to worry about. Keep your hands to yourself. People, white, black, Asian, Mexican, whatever, everybody need to understand that line. Keep your hands to yourself, because that's what happens. And we behind him because they're trying to make it seem like it's some racial shit, and no, it's about you trying to bully somebody, and they handled you, and they should have a fair trial. And just because they black, they shouldn't get railroaded because they broke. So then there's that. In any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out.